Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. In the last episode, we went deeper into the Underdark and ran across the Kuatoa, a fish people. They were worshipping a redcap as their god of murder, Bual. What we managed to do was convince them that the god they were worshipping was false and that we were actually their god. And then we dealt with the redcap. And so now this Kuatoa tribe is worshipping us as their new god, Maklumpa. So be it. We returned to the regular Underdark area and made our way over to the Arcane Tower, where we bumped into some mechanical turrets, beam turrets of some description. Dealt with those. And now we've reached the tower, and we need to figure out how to get in. Well, I mean, we can go in there. But there is another one of the beam turrets. Arcane turret. So, can I pick the lock on this door? Potentially, yes. I only have 7 thieves' tools. I have a potential bonus of 15. And I just barely got it. With haste. Alright, hold on. Turn-based mode. Okay. I expected it to put me into turn-based mode automatically, but apparently it didn't. Now, I was struggling to do some sizable enough damage to these things last time. And I realized that I have these smoke powder bombs. Not quite enough, but it's a start.
Ignorance breeds madness.
Alright, you get over here. Can we send one of these smoke powder bombs to Lae'zel? Yeah, split one of those off. Give one to Lae'zel. Alright, Lae'zel.
Another stride toward fate.
Oh, you're still in. Here's the thing. Like, that can't even do enough. That's a melee attack. Alright, well, shield of faith yourself.
Come on, let's go.
You're gonna have to tank it. Alright. Alright, we'll use our bonus action in Misty Step. Come on, I just need to do 10 damage. Of course, you won't do 10 damage. Alright. All right, Shadowheart, can you back Lae'zel up over here? There we go. We're probably gonna have to long rest here soon. Broken machinery. Interesting. Okay. Those are dealt with.
Breathe deep and move.
There's a dusty book over here. The beginning of this book proudly declares it to be a play by Dame Inia, followed by an extensive introduction, 23 pages of notes, and the text. Though the book itself seems barely touched, one stanza is encircled twice. There is a light in every living thing. It's crawling toward the surface to survive. And in its wake, it tramples everything. It will kill the rest so that the one can thrive.
Seems like the owner was quite the literary type.
All right.
That chest. I can feel its magic.
Yes, I think these are not actually what they appear to be.
Did that just transform? No way to ignite these. Strange.
So, yes, they did just transform. We got, what, a Hearthlight Bomb. Mistra's Grace. Featherfall. The keels. That could be useful. We'll go ahead and send it to camp for now. Just turn on all the lights. More broken machinery. Aha. I see something here. Do we have more turrets in here? I don't see any at the moment. Tongue of Madness. That's one of the things we need for Omelum. Supply pack. And a threadbare book. This threadbare book looks like it once contained a play, but most of it has been lost to time, vermin, and an unfortunate ink spill. Only 2 full sentences are indistinguishable. How can I trust? How will I ever know? How can I show myself my darkest me? Mask spores. Alright, so we're gonna have to get back Omelum here. Send, descend. I'm guessing these probably don't work.
Nothing's happening. But it doesn't look broken.
Rotten mushroom. Don't want that. Let's open all the doors. Alright, is there anywhere else that we can get? I mean, I could jump all the way down. Shadowheart, are you gonna join us?
My faith will guide me.
There we go. I would take a hit to jump down there. Is that where I want to go? And of course, I could probably use those featherfall boots. All right.
What path lies before me?
Actually, you know what? This is as good as opportunity as any. I need someone who can hit hard at range. Single strong hits. Maybe Gale? Yeah. All right. Garlac, take a break.
What's on your mind? Sounds boring. Oh, fine. I'll be here eating dirt or whatever.
All right. Yeah, I don't think Astarion's going to be able to hit hard enough. We run into more of those turrets.
How can I help?
All right, join up.
With pleasure. Lead on.
I don't think I have any better gear to give him. All right. Take those. Heavy. He can wear light. He's not going to be using stealth checks or anything like that, so... Yep, nothing really there. Alright, well, let's go ahead and end the day, and then we'll get our long rest in. Any thoughts, Lisa?
Speak.
No. Alright, well, I don't think there's anything else I need to do, so we'll just go ahead and go to bed. Ah, it's our
Food hungry.
owlbear cub. I have food. Would you like it?
Want bite.
Yep, go ahead.
Food. Eat more.
Now that you've fed it, we'll never be rid of the beast.
No. Run.
Come on.
It'll be back for more rations, mark my words.
Well, good. If it comes back, we'll give us some more food. All right. Now we're rested. I probably do need to go back to a shop, but I'll worry about that later. Leave camp.
A wizard's tower is his sanctum. Private place for research and respite. But as this wizard's not home, I say we take a peek.
Excited are you there, Gale? All right. Swamp that out so I can get Featherfall. Shadowheart wants to talk.
There's something I've been wanting to share with you, if now's a good time.
It's a bit of an odd time, but sure. I'm all ears.
It's difficult to put into words. I think it might be easier to just show you. Use the tadpole. The connection. Come into my mind.
Are you sure about this?
I'm sure. I trust you.
All right, then.
I don't remember how it started. Only how it ended. I was fleeing. She asked my name. I can't remember what I said. I can't remember anything before those words. All I know is she saved my life and gave me a new home with Lady Shah. It hurts. That's all I remember.
You remember that it is common amongst Selûne's followers to send their children into the woods alone, a rite of passage to find their way home. Perhaps this one has gone awry.
I see. We could bring it up. It looks like you were wearing a moonstone. Isn't that commonly worn by Selûnites?
You're reading too much into things. A childhood bauble, that's all. Just because Selûnites claim something doesn't mean they own it.
Thank you for sharing with me. I know it can't have been easy.
Normally I'd agree. But with you, it's getting easier by the moment.
All right. Well, thanks for sharing. But we'll move on because we have a mage tower to explore. All right, feather fall. Everybody jump down. All right, everybody came. Good. Ooh, a hole. But we're too big. You know what? I will hold off on using that, and unless I have no other options. Let's just see what we can find down here. Susur bloom. Susur flower anti-magic field. Well, there was something there that nobody found. It's okay. Well, those are there for a reason, so I'll hold on to them for now. Alright, let's pick it. Oh no, we have 26 thieves' tools. Why does it say 7? Come on. Oh yeah, we can't get guidance right now because we're under an anti-magic fields. Ah, come on, man. I just have to roll a 10 or better. Come on. There we go. Alright. Ah, I see. We had Shadowheart's thieves' tools. Send them to me. I don't think I'll be having Shadowheart picking locks. A lever. I see. Loth's candle, a sylvan stone, and a laculite. Yep, there's the hole. It comes out there. Dragon egg mushroom, nightlight frond, and a treatise on the anti-magic properties of Susur tree flowers. The Anti-Magic Properties of Susur Tree Flowers by L.D. Hurst. Those knowing about Susur trees, their magical properties have always been a topic of debate. Not only their ability to create an anti-magic aura, which is complete enough that even those unattuned to the weave can feel its effects, but also, and most interestingly, to those living in the world above, the way its roots, bark, and flowers can be harnessed to make magic items. Rumors of such items are rare, but spread in settlements bordering the Underdark. Their existence, however, has never been confirmed by any of our clerics, nor by any other reputable scholars. I hypothesize that these items are no mere legends, and indeed, in this treatise, I will endeavor to explain how I myself created items that have anti-magic properties and that use the magical absorption of Susur tree flowers as a proper power source. Lines have been drawn on the following pages as if the author intended to fill them with writing, but the remainder of the thin book is blank. So never actually finished a treatise, but using as a power source. Interesting. Missives of Candlekeep. I think we've read those. Scroll of Magic Weapon. Okay. Take that. Withered Blue Petals. Ah, power generator. Or interact with a power generator. Let's... Aha. I did not have access to this before. Uncovered mysteries gives me detect thoughts. I'll give somebody detect thoughts. You know what? Gale, you can have it. Because you don't really have anything right now. There you go. Alright, well, let's throw a Susur Bloom in there. That seems to have done the trick. We have activated the tower. And I don't necessarily want to have this particular Susur Bloom on me. Could I potentially throw it? I could. So that's the size of its anti-magic fields. It's relatively short range. Alright, hold on. There are stairs there. Well, that lever just opens that door, right? Yes. I haven't seen any other lever. There's a lever. Gale.
Ready and willing.
Can you put a mage hand? All right. Casting of spells is blocked.
No time to rest. Time to press ahead.
There we
No
go.
rest for the wicked, I see.
Ready and you prepare. Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Perfect.
Light on my feet.
Though I guess we could have used a teleporter to come down here. I guess it's a teleporter. It says ascend to descend. Could be an elevator. Excavation of the Enclave of Noloth. Elminster said Noloth was a wonder to behold when it floated in Faerun's sky. He was surely right. This Netherese enclave was once a jewel in the empire of magic, with towers that pierced the heavens, and yet it fell, just as all Netherese enclaves did, crashing down when Karsus' folly ripped magic from the world. But even after it collapsed into the sea, its ruins still held a strange, twisted beauty. I traveled here from Holrua. When I heard the sea had retreated and the ruins of Noloth were visible once again. Alas, I was not the first. Looters have stripped the enclave of its material wealth, destroying much of its esoteric riches in the process. I have found arcane books used to make campfires, their magic lost now to the ages. I have met some Shadowheart here whose interests align with mine, and we have agreed to search the ruins together. I'm grateful for these allies. The ruins are mostly filled with thick-skulled adventurers, but I cannot shake the feeling that someone is watching us, waiting to see what we uncover. Okay, then. Tongue of Madness. Staff of Arcane Blessing. Interesting. What does that give me? Mistress Blessing. Bless grants an additional 1d4 to saving throws and weapon attack rolls, and an additional 2d4 to spell attack rolls. Bless. Level 1 enchantment spell. Would that be better for me to have than Staff of Crones? I mean, certainly it's... Yeah, you know what? Maybe it makes more sense for Gale to have that. Dehurst's diary, the Sparks Wall. The wearer can't be electrocuted. Interesting. Scroll of Sleet Storm, Oil of Accuracy. Alright, Dehurst's diary. Crisp cursive fills the pages of the diary, detailing the daily struggles of a cleric of Mistra studying the magical properties of the Underdark. The last entry dates back about 10 years. 2nd of Alturiac, 1481 DR. Who'd have thought 3 years ago that I would start a diary, not a research journal, but a real diary? I guess when every soul is more like to kill you than converse with you, talking to a book starts making sense. And who would have thought 3 years ago that I would be called back to Baldur's Gate to confer with the other clerics of Mistra, right at the apex of my studies? I have all the pieces, but I have barely started my treatise. No matter. I will take my ring with me to show them a glimpse of the possibilities. I will leave you, my dear book, here, together with the rest of my research waiting to be finished. I should be back before next chess. Apparently, was not back. Or has not been back yet. Scroll of Scorching Ray. Journey through the jungle. The adventures of one Baron von Baron and his goblin guide Jaws. They brave the thick jungles of Cholt. Magic of the Weave, an introduction. Let's read that one. If you try to understand the Weave, a true pity for one, for only they who are truly attuned to the Weave can rightly call themselves spellcasters. Thus comes the question, what is the Weave? It is an essential element of the universe. It runs through everything in unseen threads. It is what makes magic possible. It is also, though I will not go into further detail here, the goddess Mistra herself. See Magic of the Weave, Mistra and the Spell Plague. The Weave isn't magic, precisely. Rather, it is the raw material from which magic is woven, not entirely unlike how a collection of threads is shaped and formed into a garment. Those with the necessary talent and skill can manipulate the Weave and perform magic by casting spells. Developing this skill takes years of learning and constant practice. You might have heard of those who can cast spells because they are born with an innate connection to the Weave, commonly called sorcerers, or worse, because they struck a bargain with an otherworldly creature, also known as warlocks. Do not be deceived, their magic is unpredictable, uncontrolled, and in some cases not even rightfully theirs. No, to truly know and manipulate the Weave is an art, but those wizards who master it will know the limitless power and beauty the Weave provides. Hey, Gale, you want that? Bunch of scrolls, we'll take those. All right. Oh, more Timask spores. Scroll of Dark Vision, scroll of Glyph of Warding. Mage Armor scrolls. Probably not use a ton of scrolls on Gale until he's a bit higher level. Alright, well, I think we're going to use this teleporter to teleport throughout the tower next, but we'll do that next episode because we're out of time for now. So, for now, we'll stop here. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.